I can feel my blood pressure lowering already.
Thanks for coming out, Sanjar. Guess I'll see you at Stellar Bay.
We've changed the course of the future, Captain. You helped steer it toward the better.
You think? You think? Okay, that's good news, I guess. He says, looking for loot that he might have missed. We've helped store this place to a better future. Now I think it's time for us to steer ourselves to a better future of our own. Because, I don't know about you, but I am about ready to get the hell out of here. Steady hand probably works really well with confidence. With confidence, after I kill someone, the next attack will be a guaranteed critical. But if I have steady hand as well, I'll have 0 ranged weapon sway on the next hit. So even if the time dilation is over, I should be able to make the headshots a little easier and keep the sort of kill spree going. I do also fancy Don't Go Dying on me. I like the idea of that. Revenge just does sound very useful, an overall 20% damage boost when you've got some combat effect. I feel like steady hand and confidence, to be honest with you, it just feels me. It's gunslingery, if that's a word. It is now. Steady hand and confidence. Yes. That's what I'm going with. And of course, let's get hack to 40 so that I now have access to the limited stock, restricted stock. Which of these do I fancy? Actually, I don't think I fancy any of these. Ooh, no. Increase your movement speed for a short time when you enter tactical time dilation. I don't generally move much once I go into time dilation, and I do already have one of those, and it's expensive. Speedy barrel. I've got one of those. Actually. But anyway, I can now buy restricted stock from vending machines no matter where I am. Ooh.
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here, light years from Earth, going about our lives.
Every time the punch clock peals, a worker earns his meals.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, I thought you were quoting It's a Wonderful Directorate.
No, I think he was having a philosophical moment. There's a guy upstairs. I mean, now that we've got this place, I don't know, working together, there is just one last thing, isn't there? This guy, Caleb, is on strike, and we did agree to help get him back to work.
Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell, and revel with us?
We need to talk about Velma. Right. You're on strike because you want more pay, right?
Sure thing. What did you want to discuss?
How long can you afford to miss work? Any suggestions for how to put Velma to... Right, you wanted me to get Velma to keep... Alright, Velma's threatening to replace you with sub-like contractors, is she? How long can you afford to miss work?
Not forever, but we've each saved up our bits, and I stashed them safe in my home by the diner. I reckon we could last a week or two at least.
If you didn't go around telling people where you'd hidden them so that someone could go and steal them from you, you idiot. Any suggestions for how to put pressure on Velma to negotiate?
If I knew that, I'd have tried it. Talking reasonably got me nowhere. Maybe you'll fare better. The others wanted to blackmail her, but we're above that. Besides, them are just rumors. We got no proof they're true.
Rumors? What's this about blackmail now? What rumors?
I would never endorse such an untoward tactic, you know, but, well, there's rumors that Velma's taking a cut off the profits. So far it's just gossip, you know? But if there was any proof to be had, it'd be in the Saltuna warehouse, I reckon.
Okay. Yeah, look, I know it's none of our business, really, and this is sort of a minor dispute, and seeing as I've just brought world peace to Monarch, kind of literally, you'd think that was enough, but I can't help but feel if this place had a, you know, fully functional workforce, there might be a slightly better chance of it actually all working out for the best, and I'm now emotionally invested in it. Okay, no.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in Saltuna guts.
You should give me a friendly... Right, let's talk about Caleb. You should give me a friendlier welcome because I've just brought peace to Monarch. But, you know, never mind. Let's talk about Caleb.
Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say.
Okay, why can't you just give him a pay increase?
I don't have the bits for it, plain and simple. Besides, if I make an exception for him, I gotta do the same for everyone.
Alright, is it true?
She's principled, in at least this area. I will begrudgingly give her that.
Alright.
Thank you. I think.
But is she
If
principled?
Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready to hire sublight contractors at this rate.
You've already lost Braxton. Can you afford to lose Caleb's entire team? It's a good point. It's a good point. Oh, I know you're taking a percentage off the top. What would Sanjar say if I told him? Well, I don't know it for sure, hence the lie. We could bluff and see what she says. Yeah, I know you're taking a percentage off the top. What would Sanjar say if I told him?
Same thing as me. Where's your proof? Because I know no one's been poking around my terminal lately.
I'm in the wrong business if a woman this dense can get away with robbing her company.
Just as a hypothetical. Nothing to see on my terminal, of course. Because I've done nothing wrong.
Just... You've already lost Braxton. I mean, I could probably persuade her, but right now...
Fine by me.
Just... I mean, right now... Where do you think her terminal is? I mean, this... Grief, it's a bit of a mess round here, isn't it? I mean, she really is almost... I don't know, I would say supernaturally stupid. Like, you just have to be possessed by the spirit of stupidity itself. He says, wandering around. Where the hell is this? Okay, I really am wandering around like a bit of a loony, aren't I? Oh, is it? No, that's a workbench. Where is her terminal then? Where the hell is her terminal? Use terminal. Personal files. Bypass. Please enter the name of the employee whose files you want to view. B. Hecht. Or Hecht B. Braxton Hecht's files are filled with Saltuna breeding charts, various pharmaceutical formulae, and musings on why Saltuna seem to prefer Borst and beans over plain Borstwurst. Ballard V. Velma's personal files are a morass of supply contracts, order forms, spreadsheets and financial records. Careful study of her financials reveal that for the past several years she has been slowly siphoning money from her operating budget into a personal account. The theft is cleverly hidden. Individual instances could be excused as rounding errors or mistakes in simple arithmetic. The sheer volume of occurrences, however, indicates deliberate intent. Return to root. Messages. 2B Hecht. The fish in tank 23A are looking a little lumpy. If you're not going to make it in, that's fine, but you'll have to let me know so I can stay on top of the doses. To S. Nandi. Mr. Nandi, we really need to talk about the Saltuna situation. I've had to let 4 batches rot in the warehouse over the last 2 months because we're not finding buyers. I know the situation with the board puts us in a tough spot, but we need to start thinking about how we're going to keep Stellar Bay afloat if we can't get sales up. To be Hept. Brax, seriously, where are you? You've missed 3 shifts. This is getting ridiculous even for you. Yeah, I'm afraid he got eaten. Which is still slightly disturbing. However, we have the proof we need to basically confront this criminal mastermind.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
Oh, do shush. Talk about Caleb.
Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say.
Yes, you do. Wait, Caleb says they need a raise to keep up with prices around here. They're hard workers, aren't they? Don't they deserve compensation? Why can't you give him his pay increase? Do I have to go through this again?
For it, plain and simple. Besides,
you
if
do
I
have
make an
the
exception
bits.
for him, I gotta do the same for everyone.
She's principled.
Oh, not you
in
as
at least
well.
This area.
Just...
I will begrudgingly give her that.
Thank you. I think. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it.
Getting a
I'm
horrible
about ready to
sense of
hire sublight contractors at this
deja
rate.
vu here. Right, I saw your accounts. You've been skimming money for years. Stop skimming and start paying.
Yeah, and did you miss the part where I'm working doubles to cover for everyone who decides not to show?
Ironic, isn't it?
I'm the one who keeps this place running. That money's mine, one way or another.
Oh, God. And what do you think Sanjar will say to that? That sounds remarkably like Caleb's argument. No, yeah, right. I'm just going to take this to the boss. He can decide, yeah?
Fine. Tell Caleb he and his team can have their raise, but I need them back here immediately. Something else on your mind?
Yeah. I need to leave. I mean, I'd be a bit worried that I've now annoyed the person who can get stuff imported in and out, but I'm not going to be here anymore, so hey, at least I can leave here knowing this place has a fighting chance at making it, which, you know, makes me feel all warm and cozy inside.
Why don't you grab a chair?
Oh,
sit a spell and revel
stop.
with us.
Just, we need to talk about Velma.
Sure thing. What did you want to discuss?
How quickly I can get off this planet. Velma was embezzling from MSI. She agreed to help out your wages in exchange for my site. No, you've got your pay raise.
How'd you manage that?
Not telling
Wait,
you.
Never mind. If I question it, it'll turn out not to be true. Besides, I never follow how you got Velma to part ways with a bit card of her own accord. Here, take this as compensation. It ain't a lot, but I hope it shows how much we appreciate all you've done. Now, me and my friends here better get back to work before Velma blows a fuse.
Good man. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, or in this case, lady and gentleman, we are leaving. I'm not saying we won't come back and... Oh, the ship's probably not... Well, we can call the ship. We can call the ship. Yes, we can. Of course, we ran here. That was a little... I was a little discombobulated at that. Yes, and that still discombobulates me as well.
Crew report. Miyoko is drunk. Surprise.
Very fun. Out of curiosity, she just got on board with me. Mind you, she's always drunk. She walked on board drunk, so yeah, no surprise. Ooh, I tell you what, let's just go through a few things. I have the odd mod to install. I don't know what you were just doing there. Soft speaker. This is a big stick that a soft speaker carries. It actually gives a +10 to intimidation. Can I give that to somebody else and have them use it and I get, you know, the effect of that intimidation? Mind you, Max is already intimidating enough and you need a hammer. You definitely need a hammer. Felix, for example. Felix likes his melee. Although, that one does seem to be a hell of a lot better than that. It's also quiet. What an odd thing
something vexing you, Captain?
Not really. I'm just sort of checking in on you guys. Make sure everything's okay. Let's talk about this personal quest of yours. Yes, we're going to be heading to Scylla soon.
I must admit, I'm feeling trepidation about meeting this so-called hermit. I may finally find the answers I've been looking for. But will they be enough? I suppose they'll have to be.
Yeah. Not totally sure what you're saying, but look after your crew and your crew will look after you, so we'll get that sorted.
Things on Monarch have really cooled off. I didn't think MSI and the Iconoclast would ever talk. Outside of shouting four-letter words, I mean.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I must admit I'm a little bit surprised at how well it went. It's not too late for them to go back to their old ways. Just goes to show there's always a peaceful option. Yeah, there is always a peaceful option. The question is, will people take the option? It's not too late for them to go back to their old way. Yeah, we're going to go back and check on them. We are going to go back and check on them because I must admit there's a little side of me, just a little skeptical side of me, thinking someone's going to say something to someone else and then someone else is going to say something else and before you know it, everyone's shooting each other. We're going to go and check on them.
That's the option I'd bet on. Sure, maybe they'll have a good cry first. Look through old photographs over a pint of premium double chocolate cacao gelato. But sooner or later, things will go back to the way they were. People don't change. Not really.
Okay, that was a very specific image. You've got to try looking at the good in people. It sounds like you're rooting against... Yeah, that was a very, very specific image.
Well, who hasn't been there? Anyway, I
Me?
just wanted to make sure you weren't too invested in this thing between them lasting.
Yeah, but I am, though. I mean, I'm skeptical, mostly because I've seen way too much stupidity in this system to really, really have any faith that stupidity will not once again rear its head. But you said people don't change. The thing is, they do if you change the people, and we've kind of done that. The old dynamic was Sanjar and Graham, now it's Sanjar and Zora. So we've changed the equation a little. But yeah. Yeah, we're going to go back and check on them. We are. But it's nice to know you care.
Hey, let's not make this out to be more than it is.
Oh, you care. You know you do.
Anything else?
No. We're good. Yeah, we will check on them.
You got a second?
Job assessment. It's a mess. Begin cleaning cycle? Say yes, no, or later. This unit is not registered to translate words in the Canid language.
Dude! She's upside down and... Nyoka? Could we possibly... I'm gonna let you help her. I think... Whoop. I think Felix wants to... Where's Felix? Felix wanted to... Felix? Felix, you wanted to... I heard you wanted to talk, Felix. There was just a moment with...
Remember, this is a common use area.
Okay. I think Felix said, do you have a second? Didn't he say, yeah, do you have a second? Pretty sure he said, do you have a second? Felix? I wasn't ignoring you. I was just somewhat distracted by a big game hunter who was performing, unconscious...
I can't believe I got my own bunk.
Gymnastics. Hi.
I can't believe I wanted to shake his hand. I need a shower. It makes you wonder if being a treacherous, two-timing coward is some sort of contagious disease, or if he was just born that way.
Graham, we're talking about... Yeah, never meet your heroes, dude. Never a good idea.
Graham wasn't my hero, but I did admire his work. At first, I liked what Graham was doing. The Iconoclasts were going to change Halcyon for the better. But then, we found out Graham was behind the slaughter of Amber Heights. How can anybody so morally bankrupt lead a movement to transform the colony?
Guilt. Don't go looking for role models, Felix. You're just asking to be lied to. He was sorry for what he did. He's dead now, so it doesn't really matter. None of the above. He was sorry for what he did. I think he probably was. But, you know, don't go looking for role models. Yeah, it can look... I could be a role model. You know, I wouldn't say look to me as a hero, but a role model maybe. He was sorry for what he did. Graham's a piece of trash. He's dead now, so it doesn't matter. That's a little dark, isn't it? Okay, he was. He was sorry.
Nah, he was sorry for getting found out.
Also that.
Graham never cared about anybody but himself.
You'd
never do something like that, would you? Slaughter a whole community of innocents?
Hell no. Never. Graham wasn't the one who killed all those people. He just allowed it to happen. Yeah, no, never.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's get back to it. I need to put all this ugly business with Graham behind me.
I'd never slaughter innocents, but I'd redirect power from their, I don't know, colony, living area, and force them into going somewhere they didn't want to go to. Did I mention you should not have role models or heroes? Phineas is going to have to wait. I want to get a few things done for the crew. If they can't rely on me, I can't rely on them. So we're going to head to Scylla. But before we do that, even though it's kind of out of the way, I do have... Select rate. I do have that job I finished for...
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Starlight. So let's just go and report that in, collect the reward, and maybe also do some shopping. We're going to do some shopping. So who shall I take? I actually think I'm going to take Nyoka. She's not been on the station before. Everybody else has. I think that we'll go with Ellie. I haven't spent that much time with Ellie, so let's get to know her a little better. Plus, have we gone out with Ellie and Nyoka? I think we have, actually.
I shipped with a merc who had a gun like yours, Nyoka. He polished it, sang to it, slept with it. Not like that, as far as I know.
Sounds like he had himself a discerning palate. Where are you going with this?
He couldn't hit the broadside of an assault cruiser, hence the tin shredder.
Ooh.
Wouldn't be the first man I met bearing compensation for his lack of skill.
Ooh. Yeah. You see, I have a feeling that I want to take these guys out together in different pairings because you find out a lot about people when they try to find out a lot about each other. So, yeah, both of those are actually medically trained, I think, which probably means I now have a medicine skill of 140, and are both of them helping me lie? Okay, so the two of them have got an awful lot in common. Yes, an awful lot in common. Ellie is a good engineer as well. Okay. I could have taken her instead of Parvati. In fact, she would have been good for all of the jobs on Monarch. now that I think about it. However, never mind, never mind.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here.
It just never gets any less weird. Yeah, we're gonna check all of the vendors as well. Now that I've got a lot of cash to burn, I might see what it was that I kind of ignored last time. Plus, my reputation in this place has improved, so maybe I've got access to some... Oh, we need to check the vending machines. I can check the restricted stock on the vending machines. I'm flitting from thought to thought again, aren't I? Sorry about that. Lots of things to do. Lilia!
That gas is going to make us a fucking mint. 120-some cubic meters of it, at 1,000,000 bits a pop. Take this. You've earned it. When we get buyers lined up, I'm gonna buy a gold toilet to shit in.
Oh, well, that's a really... You're not the only one that enjoys the finer things. No. The height of ambition for us all. Yes, don't we all want a gold toilet?
You're goddamn right.
I was being sarcastic.
Isn't exactly a walk down the lanes of Byzantium. But here you are with all your limbs attached. Call me impressed, contractor.
In that case, in case you were curious, no one was following me. Do you always send your first-timers into certain peril? She doesn't care. No one was following me.
No one you saw, anyway. Glad to see you're looking out for yourself. I hope you kept the Unreliable's engines warm, because I got another job lined up for my new favorite contractor. They're gonna salvage me a space station. Heliospheric Research Station 1084, to be exact. I want it. Cobwebs and all. Interested?
Looking to expand, huh? Fallbrook ain't big enough for you?
This opportunity won't come around again, Captain.
Salvage a space station. Okay, just point me in the right... How did the research station become... Okay... Yeah, how did a research station become salvage? Because if this is going to involve me making it salvage...
Right now, it's only salvage on paper. Systems and comms have gone dark. Poke around if you're curious why. While the board lets 1084 gather dust, you're gonna swoop in and plant Sublight's flag. Perfectly legit, perfectly legal.
Okay, fair enough. Sounds risky. Do you have a buyer lined up?
Not this time. The board tolerates our business up to a point, and selling off a station full of their old gear and terminals crosses that point. But if we were to move in and commandeer the station as a Sublight salvage remote office, that's a different matter. Legally gray by comparison. More of a squatter situation.
Yeah, no, that sounds fine.
Here, this override bypass should get you into the station systems where you can plant my flag. And one last thing. When you get there, make sure you aren't followed. We wouldn't want that.
Understood. You're being cryptic again. Who are you worried about? Authorities? Competitors? Yeah, could you give me a few more details?
Both. Neither. Right now, it's safer if I keep you in the dark.
Safer for
I'm
you?
on the heels of something big. Play your cards right and I'll clue you in. But right now, I'm not sure who I can trust. Just be careful. Someone might try and use you to get to me.
Okay. Interesting.
If I never smell another raft, it'll be too soon.
Yeah.
Weren't you a Sawbones? Figured you ought to have smelled worse.
Sure, but those things reek like bad cologne. It's different.
I'm with you there. At least humans have the courtesy to wait a while before their bodies start to stink.
Most of them.
I do hope that was not aimed at me. Because we'll have less of the snark towards your captain. Yes, we will. Alright, I tell you what. Let's just... I can't imagine there's anything you've got to sell.
If you're hungry, you've come to the right place. I've got a fresh ground batch of spratwurst cooking. They're terra-fried to lock in the juices. How about a grinder's dozen?
Yeah, good sales pitch, but not... Have I not spoken to you? What is Spratwurst exactly?
You know what sprats are?
Yes.
Space rats. The laboratories of Spacer's Choice found a use for this limitless frontier resort.
Oh, is that what it means?
Sprat meat is plenty tasty when properly prepared. We grind them up in sausages, then terror-fry them in their own juices.
Space rat. Is Spratwurst like Borstwurst? I've seen that a lot. What does terror-fry mean? Yeah.
Terror-frying is a Spacer's Choice brand secret. A mix of 13 herbs and spices, plus a dash of modern chemistry.
Basically some way of taking away the taste of the actual food, yeah? Is Spratwurst your own invention or what?
Legally? No. The terror-frying method was developed and marketed by Spacer's Choice. Between you, me, and this grinder, I've been through lean times. If there's one thing you learn on tramp freighters, it's how to make near anything edible. Might be that this old space hand put a few words in the right ears, and could be that Spacer's Choice liked sticking it to C&P by R&D'ing our own special meat.
So you did invent it? And you told them? So they claim the credit, and you get to stay working here. You know, what I'm getting at is, if you'd come up with a way of making food edible for people, shouldn't you have tried to profit from it yourself? Is Spratwurst like Borstwurst? I've seen that a lot.
Absolutely not. Spratwurst and all related terms are registered trademarks of Spacer's Choice. Boar, the other meat, is a registered trademark of C&P. Everyone knows our company and theirs are nothing alike.
Yeah. That's not exactly what I was asking, but I should have realised that's what I was asking. Okay, that's enough talk.
Just as well. Near about time for me to go check on the trap. I mean, to unload another crate of farm-fresh sprats.
Yeah, I want to see what you've got for sale, but I'm probably...
Fresh from the grinder, any hour.
I'm probably not feeling... You've got dehydrated water and terror-fried Spratwurst. 52% discount, though. That's not too bad, is it? It's, I don't actually have anything to sell you, though. Okay. That is a way into her shop. Ike's Armory. Okay, you didn't need to wave.
Itching to whack someone over the head? We can help with that.
All organic ingestion materials are served at an excessive temperature. This unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Okay, so all the food is hot. Why do I have this urge to say to all? Oh. Is this because of the robot phobia thing? This is the robot phobia thing, isn't it? I'm gonna lose my cool. Why do you have an exhaust pipe? Do you run on fossil fuels? Oh, you cook the food inside yourself? Okay, you know what? I have a feeling that I don't have any interest in what you have for sale. No.
It get cooler in here? I swear they had the heat turned way the hell up.
Oh yeah, I fixed that ages ago.
Ellie, my mind, but it's been a while. How's that whisper muzzle working out for you?
I sold it. Didn't seem to make me any quieter.
That mod was for your gun, not your smart mouth.
You want to bust my chops? Do it over drinks next time I'm on station.
Please don't mind her. Everything I sell works as advertised. Some people just like to sass me because I don't bite back.
Okay, I'm finding that hard to believe. What's the benefit of modifying my weapons? I already know that. Let's see what you have for sale, because you probably have things that are more... Ooh, you've got items that are closer to... See, there's a definite advantage to just buying a new pistol at level 20 rather than constantly tinkering my current one up. Although my current pistol is my bolter pistol is level 25. But you lose all the mods that are on them, which is unfortunate.
Hey, Ellie. Having your usuals?
Not today. I'm on the job.
Never thought I'd see the day. What'll it be?
Don't know yet.
What ain't I got?
Please don't ask silly questions. You actually don't have anything I want, unfortunately. However, that's not a big surprise. This is a bar, and I'm looking for things that are a little more functional. It's not, you know, it's not that I haven't found a few things. You don't sell anything, do you, Milo?
Feels like the AC finally kicked in. I was confused when I didn't wake up in a sweaty bedsheet.
Okay, that image was totally unnecessary. Okay, what kind of business have you and Gladys got running? Have we not spoken much?
Didn't quite catch that. You'll have to speak up.
Business. You, Gladys, what are you doing?
Glass ear? Sorry, there's a lot of static on my end.
Just tell me you don't want to say, but I'm standing right here. Yeah, never mind.
Huh. Now that I heard.
Just say. Don't want to talk about it. None of your business. People trying to be funny. That is my job. Gladys!
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late.
Show me what you've got for sale.
I found a handsome ceramic mandapillar at a salvage auction last week.
Don't show me that, though. 12,000 bits? I mean, this mod stuns and damages melee attackers. It sounds good and everything, but 12,000? No! Just so very no. Absolutely not.
Is it just me, or is Groundbreaker feeling extra chilly? Maybe you ought to help yourself to a piping hot frozen dinner.
What are you saying, Martin? That's an Auntie Cleo's product.
My law, what have I done? The company will have my head. Both of them. This is awful. Help me, oh Lord!
Okay, dude.
Gotcha. What I wouldn't give to see the look on your face. This guy's real easy to fuck with.
What kind of depraved mind would conjure such a nightmare?
Oh, that's Ellie, isn't she great? Yeah. Oh, play nice, Ellie. Our friend here is more fragile than he looks. No, yeah, all right. Be nice, Ellie.
It's your party, Captain.
Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to put this behind us and forget it ever happened.
Yeah, okay. You work for... Oh, I spoke to you about the hat and then looked at your trade stuff and then found something and then never... I didn't actually speak to you about... Okay, you work for Spacer's Choice. Ever been to Edgewater?
Heard of it. My orientation aetherwave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
It's not so bad. They're struggling, but they got good hearts. You aren't missing much. It's a bit of a dump. It is a bit of a dump. Don't worry about it.
I'm sure they're doing their best. That's the Spacer's Choice spirit. So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too.
No, I don't need soap. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. I probably should have told you about this a while ago. You're logged into one of the public terminals. Yeah. Probably everyone's read it by now, but... Yeah.
Shit. Oh, shit. No, I mean, yeah, excellent. Yeah, that was intentional. As the face of Spacer's Choice, it's my honor to be a public figure. Who needs privacy when you have job security?
What do you sell here?
Anything and everything. Whatever you want, we got it. And when you need a replacement, we got that too.
Must be shoddy quality if it needs replacing. That's a good point, isn't it?
Just the opposite. Spacer's Choice items are always new, hot off the shelves, because customers just can't stop buying new stuff. Oh, sorry. Got the line wrong. You want me to do it again?
No. If you... See, now I'm curious. The line.
It's a script. If I don't follow it to a T, I might lose my job. You want me to do it right?
Fine, do it.
Spacer's Choice items are always new, hot off the shelves, because customers just can't stop improving their lives with our fine products. You could go broke buying overpriced Aramid gear, or you could buy from us at a much more reasonable rate.
Okay, but it sounds like Aramid gear won't break the first time you use it.
That's why you should get a backup or 3. Become a frequent buyer. Join our Friendship Rewards program. Program currently unapproved in Alpha, rewards and friendship pending.
You suck at this. You know that, right? You suck at this.
Smell that? Recycled air never tasted so good.
Recycled? Manufactured and paid for, more like. I'll take the natural stuff, thanks.
At least I know where all these smells came from.
Okay, well, I'm not sure how the air's going to smell where we're going. Although I think it's probably going to smell better than Monarch.